we'll start. We'll start with the Guru Stotram and then Todagashtakam, and then we will go to our topic. Okay? Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् परमानन्दमाधवम् अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्न विराजितपदाम्बुजः वेदान्ताम्बुजसूर्यो यः तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः चैतन्यं शाश्वत शान्तो व्योमातीतो निरञ्जनः दुनादकलातीतः तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ज्ञानशक्तिसमारूढः तत्त्वमाला विभूषितः भुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्त कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः शोषणं भवसिन्धोश्च ज्ञापनं सारसम्पदः गुरोः पादोदगं सम्यक् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः न गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोरधिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानात् परं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः मन्नाथः श्रीजगन्नाथः मद्गुरु श्रीजगद्गुरुः मदात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुरादिरनादिश्च गुरुः परमदैवतं गुरोः परतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। नौ तोडकाष्टकम्। विदिता किल शास्त्रसुधा जलधे महितोपनिषत्कथितार्थनिधे हृदये कलये विमलं चरणं भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणम् भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणं करुणावरुणालय पालय मां भवसागरदुःखविदूनहृदम् रजयाखिलदर्शन तत्त्वविदं भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणं भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणं भवता जनता सुहिता भविता निजबोधविचारण चारुमते कलयेश्वर जीव विवेकविदं भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणं भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणं भव एव भवानीति मे नितरां समजायत चेतसि कौतुकिता मम वारय मोह महाजलधिं भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणं भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणं सुकृतेऽधिकृते बहुधा भवतो भविता समदर्शन लालसताम् अतिदीनमिमं परिपालय मां भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणं भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणं जगतीमवितुं कलिता कृतयो विचरन्ति महामह सचलतः अहिमांशुरिवात्र विभासि गुरो भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणं भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणं गुरुपुङ्गव पुङ्गव केतनते समतामयतां न हि कोऽपि सुधीः शरणागतवत्सलतत्त्वनिधे भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणम् भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणम् विदितानमया विशदैककला न च किञ्चन काञ्चन मास्ति गुरो द्रुतमेव विदेहि कृपां सहजां भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणम् भवशङ्करदेशिक मे शरणम्. Today we will see a little bit about Sthita Prajna Lakshana and all. But before going to that, we have to understand certain topics that we have to understand in totality. That is, first one is Shishya Lakshana. Shishya Lakshana, what are the characteristics of a good student of Vedanta? We all know that any Chinmaya mission touch is there, we will tell Sadhana Chatushtaya Sambannaha. Sadhana Chatushtaya, the one who is endowed with the fourfold qualifications of discrimination, dispassion, Shama, Dama, Uparama, like that, we all know that. The sixfold virtues also, and then the intense longing for liberation. That and all come under Sadhana Chatushtaya. Sadhana Chatushtaya Sambannaha, one who is endowed with these fourfold qualifications. And then not only that, along with these qualities, one has Ishvara's kripa. One has the grace of a Lord. That grace only. And first we have to become eligible to accept that grace. From our the way of life and all that way, we have to become eligible to get that grace. That Sadhana Chatushtaya plus Bhagavan's grace, such a person is a best student. And then we have to understand the Guru Lakshana. What are the characteristics of a teacher or a guru? In Upanishad, it is indicated as a Strotriya Brahmanishta, one who is well versed in scriptures and also in the realization of Brahman. And that is one point. Along with that, the one who has great compassion. Everything is there, that knowledge is there, and he is abiding in that also. But compassion, if compassion is not there, we won't get that knowledge. And Guru must have compassion. He will have also. Our Gurudev's name also, Karuna Sagaraya Namaha. Bhagavan also we say Karunya Varidhe, Karunya Varidhe. He's an ocean of compassion. Compassion is there. And then now we see Guru Shishya's Lakshana, Sadhana Chatushtaya Sambannaha, and then teachers Brahmanishta, Strotriya, well versed in scriptures, and he is established in that Brahman, that and all we have seen. And then these things we have to get a clear understanding, then only we can go to that Sthita Prajna. Then third is a Guru Upasadana, how to approach a teacher, with what attitude we have to approach a teacher. Gita tells in humility, the spirit of a service and the quest for knowledge. That way one has to approach a teacher. And then now such a student comes to a teacher, and what teacher will do? Teacher will teach us. Teacher will, what he will teach? He will teach about who is this Jiva, the experiencer. And then Guru will tell who am I, and what is my true nature. And then what is this world? and what is the cause for this world, and what is behind this world, and who is Ishvara, and what's the connection between Ishvara and me, and what's the connection between me and this world. That way, Ishvara, Jagat, about Jiva, everything we will get a clear understanding from his teaching. And moreover, what is Brahman and what is Atma, everything. And the last one is the oneness of this Atma with the Brahman. That is the main theme of this Upanishad. Jiva Brahma Aikya. That and all Guru will teach us. Through the listening, we come to know all these points. And through Shravana, we will get clear understanding about all these things: Jagat, Ishvara, Jiva, Brahma, Atma, everything. We will get a clear picture about all these things through Shravana. And then also it won't be clear. Doubts will be there. That doubts has to be eliminated. How it will be done? Through manana. Through manana, doubts will be eliminated. And manana means reflection. How we will do reflection, how this Jiva, Brahma Aikya and all happens. Sometimes Shastra will tell Jiva Brahma Aikya, sometimes Atma Brahma Aikya, sometimes Jiva Ishvara Aikya. How is possible that and all? That kind of doubts and all will get clarified through reflection. Through listening, our ignorance will go away. Then Ajnana Nivritti will happen. And through reflection, Samshaya Nivritti, all our doubts get cleared. And through meditation, all wrong notion will go away. If these three things go away, which are the three things? Ajnana, Samshaya, and then this wrong notion is technically known as a Viparita Bhavana. Ajnana is ignorance, then Samshaya is doubts and all, then wrong notion, Viparita Bhavana. If these three things go away, ignorance is not there, doubts are not there, and then wrong notions are not there, then comes the firm abidance in Brahman, firm abidance in realization. The one who is able to live here as Brahman, firmly abiding in self, that person is called Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukti means liberation while living. How is these things possible? Through this way, Shravana Manana, meditation, Nididhyasana, one will that liberation will happen. And then what that Mukta, that person, what is his nature? And today now we are going to see how that Mukta Purusha, that also is described in Gita, 2nd chapter. Bhagavan uses the term Sthita Prajna. Sthita Prajna, the one whose buddhi is Sthita. Sthita means firm. But buddhi can be drida in any way. If you ask a thief where his buddhi is so firm in that process. His intellect is firm, his knowledge is firm. Anyway, these things can be firm. But which way this Jivan Mukta's intellect is firm, or Sthita Prajna, in which way this is firm? His knowledge is firm in Aham Brahmasmi Tattva. Aham Brahmasmi, not in chemistry or botany or anything. His buddhi. So that person whose knowledge that he is nothing but Brahman, that knowledge is firm. It's not only knowledge, but he is established in it. He lives in it. That person is known as Sthita Prajna. Sthita Prajna Yasya Sahastita Prajna. His knowledge is firm knowledge he is having, that he is Brahman. We also have firm knowledge. No? That is, we feel, I do not know about you and all. I can tell about myself now. That so firm we are, this body, mind and intellect, like that. Every day experiences are coming like that way only. Okay, anyhow. Arjuna, we know Arjuna, who was engrossed in grief when the Gita starts and all. And after having listening some verses from Bhagavan Sri Krishna, his all grief went away, and then he became more enthusiastic, and then grief all gone, and then he started to ask, oh Krishna, what is the nature of that enlightened person? That enlightened person only known as the prajna. And then how he that person, how he live, how he act, Bhagavan behave in this world of beings and things and all. Wherever we go, their experiences will come to us. With experiences are keep on coming wherever. If we go to cave also, there also we will get some experience. How that person will respond to all that experiences and all. How is he? That way Arjuna is asking about Sthita Prajna. And then Bhagavan, I'm not going to chant all the verses and all. I'm taking one or two sloka, and then whatever we can see, that much only. Then Arjuna asked this way, Arjuna wants to know about this Sthita Prajna more and more. And then Bhagavan said, he is his atma, it is said atmani eva atmana tushta. His the prime lakshana of an enlightened person is he is content. His contentment is so full. How is it possible? He is totally contented in the self, atmana, by the self. When a person, when a person totally contented in the self, then what will happen? All the desires go away. Why we are having now so many desires and all? We are not contented in the self and no contentment. We will have contentment and all, but in other things. But if we are contented in the self, totally contented in the self, then all desires will go away. That time he is called Sthita Prajna. No need to give up also. The first and all, we have to do some like sadhana, like okay, I'm going to give up this, I'm going to give up that way. But when the total contentment in self and all happens, all the desires will go away. No need of giving up at all. This desirelessness arising from the contentment in the self is the main characteristics of an enlightened person. If you want to check, this is not for judging others and all, but this is the main character of an enlightened. He is so contented. He is so tripta. His tripti is purna, full. When Atma Santushti happens, all desires go away. Atma Santushti is the prime characteristics or hallmark of all others are the expression of Atma Santushti. Then if anybody asked to you, what is an enlightened person's character, you heard Sthita Prajna. First one is Atma Santushti. He is so contented. How it happened? He is contented in the self. Because he got the knowledge, and then he worked for that, and then he started to establish in it, and then he is experiencing that bliss. That's why he is contented in the self. Okay, then Bhagavan, again Bhagavan is talking about Sthita Prajna. Then Bhagavan said, he is a Dukkeshu Anudvigna Manaha. Dukkeshu Anudvigna Manaha. He is the one whose mind remain unagitated in all sorrows. What about sorrows? Okay, unagitated. And what about us? If little bit sorrow comes, that agitation will come. But in his case, he is unagitated in all sorrows. And what about joy and pleasure? Sukheshu vigata sprikaha. As far as pleasures are concerned, that craving, that longing, that attachment gone away. Now if we eat something, then again we will search next what I will eat, next what I will enjoy. That way our case is like that. But his craving, longing, attachment all gone away. And then Dukeshu, that we will come again and again to that point. Vida Raga Bhaya Krodha. This sloka is, I think, the verse number is 56, Dukeshu Anudvigna Manaha. That I am not chanting, but just taking some that words and then explaining. That's it. Vidaraga Bhayakrodha. Bhagavan is telling Vidaraga, enlightened person, he is devoid of attachment, fear, anger, and all. And Muni, he is Muni means one who does reflection. And we said now, Dukeshu Anudvigna Manaha. The Sthita Prajna is unagitated in all sorrows. What are all these sorrows? What are all the dukkhas? Dukkhas means mainly all our sorrows. We can classify all our sorrows into 3 categories. That also we know. Then also just, reminding, that's it. First one is Adi Bhaudhika Dukkha. All the trouble which we receive from the world around us, they cause trouble. I'm walking, and that time a dog came and then, bite me. This is called that Adi Bhudaja Dukkha. Or I am studying and then neighbor is talking so loudly, or my room is so near to kitchen and from there so much sound, grinding sound, everything, construction works going on. All these belong to Adi Bhaudika Dukkha. How enlightened a person, if this Adi Bhaudika Dukkha comes unagitated? For us, we know that, no need of telling and all. Generally, and then Adi Bhaudika Dukkha, then what? Adi Daiviga Dukkha, earthquake and then lightning, thunder, flood, etc. These kind of things happens also. How enlightened, unagitated, no problem at all. Adhyatmika Dukkha. Adhyatmika Dukkha, or a disturbance happening constantly from our body, mind. Every day some trouble will come. This or that, here pain, there pain, like that. That and all known as Adhyatmika Dukkha. Through all these kinds of sorrows, whose mind is unagitated, why he can recognize this sorrow or what? He recognizes this sorrow. So he knows, no, this is sorrow, this is sukha, everything. But his mind, how it will be his mind? His mind is unagitated. Sukha means healthy, wealthy, everybody loving me, and everything is going well. This time also, not elated, not get elated. There are certain things they are in general considered as sukha or dukkha. When some unpleasant or non-conducive or favorable things happens, when this kind of situation comes, what is our reaction to that situation? That is known as a sukha dukkha. How we will react, to that situation. We in our mind, dukkha is there, or so much pleasure is there. What outside happening is a conducive atmosphere. And we can see, some people, they may be physically handicapped, but they will be happy. We know fit body and all there, but we can't do that much work and all. We are doing all everyday complaints and all, but this person, he is very happily doing in spite of all his weakness and then body limitation, everything. He is doing all the work and all. That shows that how we respond to situation. Situation, how we are, generally we get some a kind of standard living. No, if that kind of standard, according to my level, that standard is not there, then such a sorrow, udvignada means the mind is so attached, mind is so worried. If one sneeze happens, I'm going to get corona or something. Keep on imagining that way. But how is enlightened person? He is unagitated. His mind is unagitated. And the sukha, dukkha and all this, unagitated in all sorrows, and then not elated in dukkha. That the best example is Bhagavan Ramachandra only. When Vishwamitra Maharshi comes, he was staying in that royal, that palace, and then experiencing all the royal life and all. He went with Vishwamitraji without any complaint. He went with Vishwamitraji. And then Dukkeshu Anudvigna Manaha. Rama, tomorrow you have to go to forest. No problem. No problem at all. He did not get elated when he heard about coronation. And then when he heard about exile, that time also unagitated. When all these sorrows or joy comes, equanimity of mind, that is Sthita Prajna Lakshana. Now we can check ourselves. This Adhyatmika Shastra is like a mirror. We can look at that Shastra and then we can check whether everything is correct or not. Equanimity of mind is not there, then we are not reached that point. Because he is, why these things are all are, why he is unagitated, why he is having equanimity of mind in every situation. How is possible? Because he contented in the self. He is contented in the self. Therefore, he can remain in the space of opposite. Samatvam, that is the result of this contentment. The first characteristics is his contentment is so full. Atma tushtaha or Atma samtrupti. Then samatvam, equanimity of mind in sorrows or joys. Contented in the self is the main thing. And that only leads to nishkamada, desirelessness also. Then contented in the self, desirelessness, equanimity of mind in the sorrows or joys. That way. Now this much we have seen. This all seekers should practice all these things. This Siddha Prajna, an enlightened person, in him these lakshanas are natural. We have to take all these virtues and then we have to practice it. We have seen in a second chapter itself, we have, Bhagavan has said, a person who can bear the pace of opposite, he is fit for this knowledge. One who can bear this over heat or cold, shitoshnadi vishahyata. This equanimity of mind is very natural, very effortless for a Sthita Prajna Purusha, but we must practice. If you are Sthita Prajna, then no need of practicing and all, no need of that sadhana. Sthita Prajna is one who reached that sadhya. He is everything accomplished, siddha. There is a beautiful saying in Sanskrit about sorrow and joy. Agade swagadam kuriyad. Anything that comes, you welcome it. It's coming, na? We are not inviting and all, just is coming to us. Gachandam na nivarayeda. And when something is going away from us, don't try to stop it. Let it go. If headache comes, if when you our guest and all comes na, we will ask na, coffee or tea, whatever what you want, like that we will ask na. The same way ask headache, aspirin or what crocin or dolo, what you want. Sometimes some disease needs some surgery and all, that way. Agade swagadam kuriyada. When it comes, we welcome it. And then when it goes, gachandam na nivareyeda. When something is going away, then don't try to stop it. Sukha dukkha is not going to be all the time. Sukhavum dukkhavum Anubhava kalam. While experiencing that time only, this sukha and dukkha, when it goes, na, this both won't be there. And what is there with all the time with us? Our Swarupa, Ananda Swarupa, that alone remain all the time. Ha. Actually speaking, there is no joy or sorrow. It is the situation which is capable giving you sorrow or a joy. Whether to become miserable or not, that is depend upon you. The situation, how to respond that situation. Actually speaking, we told that example of a handicapped person. He, in spite of all that limitations of his body, he will be happy. Not all, but some people are very happily doing all this work and all. And how they are responding there to that situation. And that only make us miserable or joyous and all. How much agitated you become, then how much calm way we can remain, that and all depends upon you only. Depends upon us only. And then how many things over? Contentment in the self, equanimity of mind in sorrow and joy, and then vidaraga bhayakrodha. Vidaraga bhayakrodha, freedom from attachment, fear, anger. Attachment alone is the cause of fear, and attachment alone is the cause of anger also. If attachment goes away, fear also goes away, anger also goes away. Now what is fear? Some people having general fear. I am afraid of everything. Fear arises from attachment only. The greatest fear of this world is death only. No, we every one day we have to die. That about death, we have so much fear. Why we are afraid of this disease and all, this diabetes? Oh, diabetic is a silent killer. That's why I have to avoid that. Diabetic. For that I have to do exercise, walking, everything. Why we are having so much fear about our death? Everything, all the fear is only because of this death. Some people, in spite of all disease, they won't die. Maybe in their that inner instruments, nothing is working, no organ working, and then also some people are living. Why I am telling all these things? There is no such a relationship between disease and death and all. Sometimes fit people can die immediately. Huh? With or a fit person can die, some accident also. But we have got fear about this death. When it happens and all, vidichidunna karma modungumbol padichidunnu deha moredat. When that all the karma we are supposed to do all the karma, that karma over, then that time our body also will fall. Anybody is having afraid of unknown thing? No, unknown thing, how we will? And then do you know about death and all? Unless we die, how we will come to know about death and all? Actually speaking, fear is not about death and all. We are afraid of losing something. If death happens, I know so many things I collected, I have to give up all these things. That attachment only is causing fear. Attachment only. This fear is rooted in some attachment. The one who is very much attached to this body, then anything happens to that body, then fear. Or attachment to dear and near, or wealth. The nature of attachment is, I don't want to lose these things. I want to hold on these things. As long as I have to live here, I want these things also with me. That is the nature of attachment. I don't want to lose it that way. If raga is there, then fear also comes, anger also comes. Anger also comes only from raga only. If you are attached to something and then some harm is caused to that, that alone, make us to, my new computer. If somebody is coming and then scratching on it, I can't bear that, because I have so much attachment to that. And raga is the cause for both. Attachment is the cause for both. Fear also, fear as well as anger. If our own child is scratching that car and all, then how my own child only is doing that. We can't bear it. Because so attached to that car. If raga goes away, if attachment goes away, fear also goes away. Now, what are the things we see? We saw desirelessness. How desirelessness arises? Atma tushti. He is content in the total contentment in the self. Contentment in the self. Atmanyeva atmana tushtaha. That is the main characteristics. From there, desirelessness arises, and then equanimity of mind in sorrow and joy, and then freedom from attachment and anger. The nature of attachment is I don't want to lose it. I want to hold on that thing. Anger, fear. This in enlightened person, unenlightened, these things are absent. And then this much is clear, na? And then wherever he goes everywhere as per the needs of the situation. That Mukta Purusha, it's not necessary that all the time sitting in one place. Oh, where is that Mukta Purusha? Under the tree. All the time he, when the rain comes there, at that time also he will be there. No need of that. According to the situation, he has to go. But wherever he goes, Bhagavan is telling sarvatra anabhisnehaha. Anabhisnehaha. Anabhisnehaha means abhisneha varjidaha. In Sanskrit, sneha, the word meaning that oil or sticky things, that stickiness, it won't be there. If we go to some place, oh, nice things are there, I love that. I want to come here again and again. We stick to that place or person also. This abhisneha means if we love a person, then whoever is coming, we feel that person only, and that much oneness with that person and me. That is abhisneha. That is not there in him. That kind of so strong attachment is not there in him. Or wherever we go, no, I love, I don't want to go from this place. Or we develop attachment to everything. Attachment to person, attachment to body. And then in an enlightened person, non-attachment to each and everything. That is the main characteristics. He makes use of things. He will use everything, but never get attached, or excessive attachment is not there in him. We must love our body to take care. We have to take care of this body also. But all the time, Poshana, Palana, Priyana, all the time, this taking care of that only all the day we if doing, then that is not good. This body and all are for is meant for the realization of this truth. Use for that, and then that is the highest purpose of this body. And enlightened person, he doesn't have any kind of attachment to anything. That is the next thing. The same way, material things also. He goes everywhere, and whatever comes, tattat prapya shubha shubham, whatever comes to him, sometimes nice reception may be there. Sometimes some abusement will be there. Whatever, if something unpleasant comes, he does not get any any hate or any anger or anything. That way, wherever he goes without any attachment and all. Then what are the things we have seen now? Atmatushti, first thing is Atmatushti, Atmanyeva, Atmana Tushtaha, total contentment in self. Then from there, desirelessness, and then equanimity of mind in sorrows and joy, and then he is devoid of raga, attachment, anger, and then one more thing, na? Be the raga, bhaya, fear. Why these things? Fear and anger and all, attachment is there. That's why fear also, anger also. These lakshanas, siddhasya lakshanani, sadhagasya sadhanani. In Shastra, whatever the characteristics of an enlightened person are pointed out, all those characteristics are a sadhana for us. These are practice for a spiritual seeker. So what is a natural for a wise man, that becomes ideals for a sadhaka. There are meant for practicing and not meant for just memorizing or judging others. And then these today's we have seen this kind of qualities and all. That and all we have the sadhana for this month. Try it. Then only we can understand how much difficult, where that enlightened person is, where we are. Then only we can understand, we can compare our present state and the state of that enlightened person. He only knows, he can understand his bliss. Nobody can talk also about his bliss and all. Okay, with this we conclude this session. Okay, thank you so much. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Tat Sat.